So today we're going to go ahead and learn how to create an Access database. And this database is going to have family history information for my husband and me. Don't worry, all of the information is fake. I made it up. So here we go. First you have to open Access. Click on Access, there you go. And it's going to ask you if you want to make a blank desktop database or what kind of database you want to make. And we're just going to go ahead and make a blank desktop database today. First thing we're going to learn how to do is import a file from Excel. So this is an Excel sheet that we are importing. And we're going to go ahead and import my husband's family history information. There it is right there. It's just some of the stuff it's asking us. It's going to ask us a few questions. First, it's going to ask us if the first row contains column headings. So we're going to say yes on this one today. If we unclick this, it's just going to go ahead and show. It'll go ahead and make this as field row. See how it says it's in the first in the first row? It'll make this not one of the column headings, but it'll make it a field. And so we're going to click first row contains column headings, so that those are the column headings, and everything that's in a row, in a numbered row, is information about the family. Next, we're going to go to, it's going to ask us it's going to give us field options. So it asks us what we want to do with these fields. Most of the fields are short text. This one in married, we're going to go ahead and put as yes, no, because either they're married or they're not. So let's see. The rest of these are all going to be short text. There we go. We're going to hit next. And we're just going to let Access add the primary key. And then we're going to go ahead and name this Justin Fam Table. All right. Okay. So that should be good. And then we're going to go ahead and open the table. There we go. Now, another thing that we can do is we can create a table using the table design sheet. So I went ahead and created this table. Now after I just created it using Access, completely using Access, I put all the information in using so you go to create, and let's see, create, and then you go to table, and I'll just let you put it in. It's the same way that you put it in Excel. Now we're going to create a query, and in the query we are only going to have first name, last name, and the marriage information. So if they're married, their marriage year, and their children and spouse. So we'll go to Query Wizard, simple Query Wizard. So it's going to be first name, last name, married, marriage year, children, and spouse. And that's the only information we're going to put in, and we're going to put that in for both tables. So we do that with Justin's family also. We put in first name, last name, married, marriage year, children, and spouse. Okay, so now both queries have the same information, and we're going to go ahead and create a form for both queries. And how you create a form is you just go ahead and you click on form, and that'll let you put in information quite easily. So you can kind of see each tuple. The tuple is a record, and you can see each one of those, and then when you get to the end, it'll let you create a new one. So we can see that we're going to create a form for Justin's family too. Alright, there we go. And now for the very last thing, we're going to create a report. So let's get into the table and make a report from the table. So we're going to open Justin's family table. First, we're going to make a report from here. So Report Wizard. We click on Report Wizard right there. And we're just going to go ahead and put in all the fields. Or let's say that we only want to put in first name, last name, birth year, and death year on the report. So we're going to. And this just asks you if you want to group it in any way, and it really doesn't matter how we group it. So we're going to group it just how it's grouped in the table. And we'll leave it at portrait. Portrait means it's going to be vertical. And we'll have it be tabular. And we'll name it let's see. We'll name it Virginia's Family Tree. And there you go. That shows all of the first name, last name, birth year, and death year, and that shows it right there at the front. And we can change that to any way you want. We can just have it be Virginia's Family Tree and put myself in there only, or we can put in whoever we want, and that's what the report will look like. So we can do that for any of the tables. Make a report for any of the tables. And there you go. You have your first database. It's really easy to do. It's called we're going to go ahead and save it. We're going to call it Walter Family History Database for my family. So thank you very much for watching this video, and hopefully you all have a fantastic, wonderful day.